morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is February 7th, 8:20 a.m. and we're getting ready to go to the Hub. It's a building that our school has, and I just go because it's like for studying and doing work, and I'm gonna go there this morning at 10, so I have over an hour. We're gonna do a little get ready with me and kind of just talk because I want you guys to know a little bit more about me and kind of like where I've been recently, mentally and physically and stuff like that. So I'm just letting you guys in on my life and just trying to share a little bit of advice. And yeah, we're gonna see where this video goes. But let's just start because it's time to get ready. But I was planning to wake up around 6:30, but I woke up and I turned the alarm right off, and I woke up around 7. Why would I? Okay, sorry, I don't know why I started talking and then brushed my teeth, but I woke up at 7 today and then I rolled my face out. I haven't done that actually in a while, and it felt really good because I noticed, the only things I noticed about ice rolling is it helps with depuffing and it just wakes me up in the best way. Like, most people don't like doing it because it's like, it's really cold, or like, you can like end up not, you know, being consistent with ice rolling, but which I did. I totally stopped for like probably 4 days. After that, I got right back in bed because I don't have any team lifts or anything, and I read my book. No, I did not read a book. I wrote in my journal is what I meant to say, because I'm just so used to reading my books in the morning. This morning, I kind of focused more on writing, which is good. And I did that for about half an hour, so I was in bed for like, I don't remember how much, but I was in bed for a little bit. But when I do that, that's the probably only thing I do when I get back in bed is like either journal, read, or like engage on my social media platforms. So that's kind of like what I give myself. That's like why I go back in bed, is because I give myself time to like do that, but like not a lot of time. So it's like, it's limited. It's like a maximum of 30 minutes, and that's it, because I don't like being on my phone that much. And then after that, I made breakfast and it was so good, so yummy. Now I'm gonna kind of go into introducing myself. Sorry, I like really am going off of this prompt because I need to learn how to talk, so, which is so important. Okay, so to get to know me a little bit more, I really think reintroducing myself is gonna give not even just people that I know in my life, like an idea of like what I'm not expecting, but like where I'm going with life, like, but like other people as well. Like if you're on the same path as me, like I feel like I can help somebody, and I feel like helping somebody like kind of start that is reintroducing yourself. So I'm 20, and honestly, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I still feel 16, because I really do have energy. Like I look around at so many other people that are probably my age and they're already drained, and it's just like so sad to see. So like I kind of love the fact that I still got energy in me and no one's gonna take it away from me. And I am going to a university full-time. I still play soccer, and my school is D2, and I think that was like a recent thing, like within the last 2 years. If I'm not right, I'm sorry. And I have been really into content creating lately, and I feel like I've always been interested in that stuff. Like I've always like, oops, yeah, like everybody knows, like I've always had a page, and I feel like this year I kind of like really got serious about it. So finally, at 20 years old, I'm finally taking it serious, and like I actually want to make videos on things that make me happy. I feel like it was time for me to get serious, honestly, because what was I doing all this time? But yeah, I've been recently going to the gym, and I think, I'm not gonna say it's like this magical place that fixes all your problems, but honestly, I think ever since I started going to the gym, like I have been so creative. Like my creative side has skyrocketed. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm always coming up with new ideas. I always have a video that I need to post or make. Like, even though right now I'm kind of like stagnant, just trying to be consistent and just keeping up with my series, I think like I still like have ideas I have a lot of plans and ideas that are just coming up on the fly. So stay tuned for all of that. Yeah, I feel like the gym has been really helping me the most. Like, oh no. So this is what happens when like I don't take care of my hair at night. Like, I'm not dealing with that, so we're gonna wet her and I'm gonna just start from scratch because I'm still on the topic of why I started this channel, and I don't like going back to the past, but I just want to like look back on this video and I want to know like why I started in case I ever like, you know, fall off my track. But I think last year, and I'm not going to be able to explain it well because I was in such an unexplainable rut that I don't even know. I can't even remember like my thoughts, like what I was thinking. I can't even remember anything from last year. Like, and I don't know what happened. Like I don't know what happened, but last year I was just not in it, and that's probably the most I've never felt life in my whole entire existence. And I think I started getting angry with myself over time, and it just progressively was getting worse. And then my school shut down. And literally at the end of the semester in the spring, me and my roommate were just getting out of this rut. We were taking the steps to get out of the rut. Like, we went on walks, we were starting to go to the gym, we were planning for next semester, and then my school shut down. And I don't know, I can't even remember anything. Like, I can't even remember the beginning of summer, honestly. And I think when that shut down, like, I was so unmotivated because even though, like, there were schools that were, like, teaching out and, like, matching our tuition, like, the fact that I had to transfer to a whole new team, like, I don't know. And, like, looking back now, I think it was a comfort thing. What was I even saying? See, I'm so forgetful. This happens all the time. So then I came to this new school, and I'm being as transparent as possible because I haven't even like fully like talked about this because I tried to erase it from my memory and I kind of don't remember. But now that I'm talking about it, like, I'm remembering, like, I'm starting to get my memory back. But like anything before June, I don't know. Or no, not June, like May, I'd say. I still don't remember June. And then I ended up transferring to this university, and it was D2, and I had no idea what to expect. So I come in, and that summer I was obviously in this unexplainable rut, and I was starting summer off pretty strong, I would say. But I think I was just so upset with myself because I had all these goals and things that I needed to accomplish, but I was doing nothing. I was doing nothing to accomplish those. Like, for soccer, I didn't find a team. I started off the summer strong by going and running a mile once a week, but that lasted 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm being transparent. Like, that summer, I was so upset with myself, and I was not angry at everybody, but I definitely had an attitude. And it definitely stemmed from insecurity because I was not living up to my full potential. And I think that was making me really upset with myself and the world. And so I did not go into preseason ready at all because I didn't prepare myself at all, or I was literally doing the bare minimum just to get myself by in the summer. And then I think towards the end of the summer, like, I started getting excited and motivated. But going into preseason, I was not ready, and it showed, but I still gave effort. But I feel like from day one in preseason, I was drained, and that's because of me. Like, I didn't set myself up for success. And fast forward preseason, now we're playing, and things are starting to pick up. Being honest, and you know, this is the reality of being a college athlete. I didn't start and I didn't play in some games, and that shattered my world. And honestly, talking about it now, it's like I feel the emotions. But it's so true. And I wasn't playing, I wasn't getting minutes, and I was really upset with myself because I don't know why. In the moment, I was very upset of like why I wasn't playing, but looking back, like there was so many things I needed to fix before I could even play. It started from me, honestly. Like it was a whole confidence thing. It was making me really upset. And after games, like I would honestly just be bawling my eyes out. This is literally going to lead to what I'm about to tell you guys, but it's literally bawling my eyes out, and the only person that would help me is my mom. I walk away. We're being very vulnerable, but my mom honestly was the only person that was listening to me, and I was very upset. And I think after a game where I didn't play, I literally was in my head like, I'm so sick of feeling bad for myself and throwing a pity party when I can just fix it myself. So then towards the end of the season, I was really dialing into my training sessions, and I was just working on confidence on and off the field. Obviously, I wasn't where I needed to be, but it was a step. And then I started playing more games, and my coach had more confidence in me. I had more confidence in myself, but obviously I still wasn't where I needed to be. But I was playing, and there was I was noticing that I was getting a little bit better and taking things out of my training sessions, which is really good. Like it means that I was making progress and learning something. And then after the season ended, or as the season was ending, like I was still giving effort, but obviously like we were traveling so much as a team, and I don't know, I just think I was getting a little bit drained, and I didn't know how to like find the inner strength to just push through it. But everyone was drained at the end of the season, and if you're watching, you know we were drained. But after, I think, or my mom was helping me during the season, like find like spots for like training and stuff like that. And I found this one place in Greece called HD Performance, and I know a lot of my viewers know of this because they work with a high school that I went to, and they work with that, or they're like in a collab or something like that. But I went to HD Performance over Thanksgiving break, I think. Yeah, think so. I think it was Thanksgiving break. I really do think it was Thanksgiving break. But I went, and I only went to like 3 of those classes. I don't remember, but I showed up. That's all that matters. And in 8th grade, I used to go to strength training classes or like sessions with Wanna Get Fast in Pittsburgh. And I don't know, I think that me going to HD Performance over Thanksgiving really, I don't know, it gave me a new purpose, because I used to, like, I was like so serious in the gym in 8th grade. And I literally wanted to get better at soccer in 8th grade. And it just like kind of brought me back to like the beginning steps, like what I need to do and what's gonna work best for me. And I just need to go back to my roots with training, like actually training as an athlete, doing the right exercises, because I also think I got mixed up with like athletic training, and I don't want to say powerlifting, but I wasn't like doing like, I don't know, I wasn't training like an athlete, if that makes sense. Like I was doing more exercises that everybody else was doing, and it wasn't like the exercises that are made for athletes. So I definitely got like caught up in that. But I needed to go back to my roots, to like going to classes and doing those exercises that make me feel like an athlete. And that gave me so much purpose and motivated me so much. And after that, we've been up. After Thanksgiving break, we've been up. And it wasn't easy because it, again, was stemming. Everything was stemming from insecure, okay? I wasn't happy with my body. I didn't feel good on the inside. I didn't feel good on the outside. And I knew I had a lot to fix. And I fixed a lot of it in like under a month. And it's crazy. But I guess that's kind of like a background, is that I was just so sick and tired of feeling bad for myself and allowing others to kind of dictate how I feel. So over the winter break, I took time to really get to know myself. And I think it's also very easy for us as human beings to like get caught up in what everybody else is doing. And I feel like that's what I was doing. You know, I was on my phone all the time, which I still am, but I'm using it in a different way. Like it's more of creating than consuming. But I was on my phone, like just trying to pass time. And honestly, I don't know. I was just not doing what I needed to be doing. But now I am, and there's so many plans, and that just makes me happy, let alone. But I guess that's kind of why I started my YouTube channel, is because I'm just so sick and tired of feeling bad for myself and repeating the same bad habits. Now I'm in the best and most healthiest relationship with myself, which makes me feel good, because it's taken time, but I'm really glad that I used the insecurity stem. Like, I don't know, it's so unexplainable. Like, I don't even remember like these thoughts. I just know that over Thanksgiving break, I was inspired, because when I went to this like HD performance training class, there were like other athletes there, and I feel like the environment is just really good for me. But here we are now, and we have our YouTube channel, we have TikTok, and we are starting Instagram, which I want to say, using Instagram is terrifying. I didn't want to be active on Instagram at all, because Instagram is the fakest social media app there is. Again, I'm trying to like change my perspective on things, and I think it's mostly because I still have everybody that I was in touch with on Instagram, and it's just like a weird place. I guess that's just all I want to say. Like, it's not like fake, it's just a weird place. I'm active on there and like starting to follow new things that are like that pertain with my interest. And I'm just, again, creating more than I'm consuming, and just trying to get my name out there, because I'm not gonna say the gym is a magical place, but the gym makes me feel so confident, and I get most of my ideas from my lifts, because one thing that I've been doing lately, and it's not like every lift, like it's only on certain days that I just feel like I don't want to listen to music, and probably shouldn't, because music is a comfort thing for me as well, that I notice, because I don't want to deal with my own thoughts, you know what I mean? It's a game changer, and you don't have to do it like every single lift. Like, obviously there's days where I want music, like give me the tunes, but the gym has been helping me so much, especially with like this journey of content creating, because I've also been like listening to podcasts and stuff like that, because I really want to know how to be the most successful when it comes to content creating. I don't want to film just gym content, if that makes sense. Like, I have a lot of other things that I'm interested in. There's just so many things that I like doing, and it doesn't have to be just the gym. So I've just been getting really, my eyebrows, I can't. Like, yeah, that's kind of like where I am. And also something that I've been doing recently that you guys obviously have seen is I've been putting in extra time on top of like our regular spring season, because we lift 2 times out of the week, and then we lift 2 times out of the week, and then we also have practices 2 times a week. And I just feel like it's not enough, and obviously I want to play and I want to be better. I want to be a better player when it comes to being an athlete. Like, I really just want to be the best athlete that I can be, because I feel like I am so sorry, this video is going to be all over the place, because my thoughts I so scattered, but this is honestly helping me. And if you get it again, you're a freaking angel. There's so many plans and there's just so much to be grateful for. Like, I think because I was getting lost in like what everybody else was doing, like I was kind of not seeing how much I am like blessed to be able to play soccer right now. I'm still young. I can still move. Like a lot of athletes, I don't know. I can still move. I have so much to unlock and there's just so much more that I can be doing. So it just motivates me to just be the best player ever, and I'm just really over being like pitying myself. That's really what it is. Like I really do thank myself for pitying myself all the time when I was really upset, but I'm not trying to do that anymore. I'm trying to, if I'm not giving max effort, I need to be digging that max effort out of me because it only takes you to do it. So, okay. And I also have a whole screen of my habits that I've picked up over literally like I would say, is it like 2 months? No, almost 2 months. I don't know. Ice rolling. I really look forward to ice rolling in the morning, so having the ice roll be the first thing. Having the ice roll be the first thing that I need to do in the morning has really helped me stay on routine, because also my ice roller is in the freezer in the kitchen, so it means I have to get up and go do that. You just need to find something that you look forward to when you wake up, because I know how easy it is to just stay in bed. Just know when you wake up, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to start the morning routine. Something else that's been helping me is my 5-minute journal. Again, don't remember when I got it. I think it was like in December something or January. Again, can't remember. But I love writing in her. I mean, sometimes I forget to like write in the section for like the PM. So then like when I wake up, I have to like fill out the day before, and like that's fine. Like I'm still working on it, but like I'm pretty consistent most of the time. I feel like most of that happens on the weekends. But I really like my 5-minute journal. It's so small, and like when I first opened it, I was like, this is it. Like there's nothing else to it. Like I don't know. When I saw it, I was like, this is it. Like what am I gonna write about every single day? But like now that I look back, like it's like I remember. It sounds so stupid, but I like remember things, and like I don't know, it's been really helping with like my gratitude, because I think it's very important to carry gratitude every single day. It's so small, but it's been helping me stay on track. And honestly, it's also helping me, hold on, there's hair, like remember the days. Like I remember when I was in this unexplainable rut, I had no idea what day it was. Like I was always like just off on my days. Like I didn't know what day it was, and it's just, I don't like looking back, I should, like I would not want to like be in that mindset today, like not knowing what day it is. Like it's February 7th. The next thing, and this is crazy, I'm gonna tell you guys about this. Reading. I used to think that I wasn't this reader and that I wasn't a good reader. No, you can think that. You can, if you don't like reading, you can 100% think that you can't read and that reading isn't your thing. I think something that I learned is that you just need to find like what you like the most. And I think something, for a type of book that I just like love reading, is self-help books, even though some of them, yes, can be cheesy. But no, I like learning, and like I really hate that I don't know how to speak sometimes, but I like that I read things that I think about on a daily basis, and I don't even like, I think about it, but like I don't apply it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just like reading and learning, and even if you aren't a good reader, we all started somewhere. Like, when I first picked up a book, I don't remember when, maybe December, honestly in August of summer 2023, but I don't even remember, but I just over time you pick up the words and it just becomes easier to read. And yeah, I have 2, and I'm still, if you know from my TikTok, I'm still on that white book, the one that's like 100 essays that change the way you think. I'm still on that. I kind of read that when I need it the most, like when I feel like down, but right now I'm in the, can't remember. It's like The Power of Now by, I'm actually gonna get this book. This is the one I'm reading. I'm like, this is where I am, like where that paper is. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna say it's like changed my life, but it definitely opens up my eyes more to what is going on around me, because again, it can be really easy to get lost in what everybody else is doing. I don't know, and it's also helping me like be conscious of what is around me and what's going on. My emotions were just in charge, and it wasn't me. It wasn't like my conscious state taking charge. Like half the things I was mad about like last in my rut, like I didn't need to be mad about, but I felt the need to. Gives me tips on how to be more present and how to like not stress about the future, because time is literally just an illusion if you really think about it. Like it really is an illusion, and the most important part, or the most important thing, is right now. Getting outside when I wake up. I'm loving the weather lately. I like going outside and just seeing like what the weather is giving for the day. I don't do this every morning, I'm not gonna lie, but with like morning lifts and stuff like that, it's just also easier to get outside because we obviously have to go to the school and lift and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, I just like getting outside, and when there's sun, I like to get outside as much as possible and soak up that vitamin D. Been love going outside, or just like looking outside, like just trying to see like the vibes for the day. Like I need to know what the weather is giving, and it's always giving. It's been giving lately. We got working out. Obviously, it's like I don't even know. And half of the workouts that I do, like I didn't like get it from anybody. Like I just kind of think about it in my head, and I'm just like, this seems like an athletic workout, and then I try it, and it just works. Like my brain has just been on top of it lately. With that, we have meal prepping, and I am not gonna call myself like this perfect meal prepper, but I've been meal prepping. This is my 3rd week doing it, and it saves me so much time and money because again, my meals are like pre-made, so it just helps with like not spending unnecessary money. And I also think that's a big factor to like why I was in this rut last year. It's because I was spending money, like for what? Like I'm still spending my money, but I feel like it's more of an investment than like spending, you know what I mean? Like I was just spending on the dumbest stuff. But this year I'm like spending on quality things that just upgrade my living. And that's the tea. And then something that has been also helping me, because again, my brain likes to scatter and I can't get overstimulated sometimes or stressed, is like planning like the night before, like what to expect for the next day. Like, let me show you guys, because I've actually been on top of that, except for on the weekends, because I kind of already know what I need to do on the weekends because I'm just working. Called a journal, and they have like templates like this, and you can write your tasks down, your priorities, and like lay out your day. And again, I've been trying to stick to it. See, don't do it on the weekends. But during the week, it really helps me because I'm really busy during the week. And I just really also think it's like satisfying, like checking those things off. So if you feel like you're stressed in your days, like just try planning the night before and just see like how that helps, because it can help a lot. I know it helped me. because it gives me a sense of what I need to be doing in the day. Because I think also a thing that was also playing a part in my rut is I didn't even care what I was doing in my day, if that makes sense. Like, I was just kind of living, and I didn't know what was expected of me, and yeah, I don't really like going back on the past. I'm trying to help you guys in the now, but you know, I went through that rut, and I know what it feels like, and here I am today. I'm doing great. And then also something that I notice is helping is just putting extra time into myself and effort. Like, as a college student, it's so easy. What is that? Easy to just like be bummy and just, there's a lot of college students that dress bummy. And if you dress bummy, like, that's okay. Like, that's you. But I feel like something that works for me is just putting in an effort into myself. And sometimes, obviously, I give myself a chance to like be bummy and just be comfortable, but like I used to just wear the baggiest and ugliest clothes that just looked so ugly on me, and it made me feel ugly. Like, now I just wear clothes that make me feel good, and I don't know, it's all about what you wear too. If you're in a rut, like if you're wearing like baggy clothes that make you feel gross, and like, I don't know, like it can play a really big factor in the way you feel and the way you carry out yourself throughout the day. So I think something that just works for me is just putting myself together, because it makes me feel put together for the day, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about life as a student athlete because I really like this question. I feel like I can go really in depth with it, but I need to pick out my outfit first, so give me a second. Life as a college athlete now feels so much different than like ever before. It's all about structure, and I feel like a lot of people can understand what I'm about to say. Is it's really hard to like manage your time, and like a lot of things just seem last minute, but you should really like go into college game planning and having like a routine. It's very easy if you don't have a routine to just get lost in like what other people are doing. What I'm talking about is like going out and partying. Like, I feel like I love going out and having a good time, but I don't like going out and partying. There's a difference. And it's just never been my thing. I just feel like connections are just so important, and I feel like as college students, we've forgotten that connections are important, and we just kind of use each other just for our own advantages and stuff like that. Like, nothing's genuine. Just be careful with who you surround yourself with and what you surround yourself with, because as a college athlete, you should be putting in the work. You should be putting in the extra work, extra time. Like, there's nothing wrong with going above what's expected. And I'm gonna keep saying this because not we all, but there's like a lot of people settle for the bare minimum, and that's like barely doing what you should be doing to be a better athlete. A lot of it has to do with like mental health. There's just like other factors that play into it, but for me, what works best for me is just planning myself out. And I wish I went into college with like goals, and I wish I went into college with this mindset, but that comes with experience too. Like, especially being a D2 athlete, like it's been a huge change, and I think I've adjusted very well to it now that I'm like where I am right now. But life as a college athlete is really nice, and if you're just doing your own thing and just trying to focus on getting better, that's all you can do that will really bring you the most success. Because I was not noticing anything, just trying to follow the crowd and try to fit in, like, not my thing. Like, I'm just gonna be myself and do what I need to do. And, you know, if I make connections and friendships, like, obviously I'm like grateful for that, but I don't feel the need to force things anymore. Like, I'm over that, and I don't know, you can just use being a college athlete and just apply it to life, and just utilize your time as a student athlete, because I'm gonna keep saying it. It's really hard. It's very easy to get lost in the sauce. So just focus on, you know, what makes you happy, what brings you the most peace, because if you do things that you do not like doing, you're gonna be in that loophole and that constant cycle of bad habits. So just try and do your best and focus on becoming a better athlete, because once you do that and you put the effort into yourself, a lot of other things are just going to come with it. And that's what has made me most successful, I think, is just picking up good habits and breaking the cycle of people pleasing, forcing myself to fit in. Like I think those are the top two, is just what brings me the most success. And also just minding my business, minding my business. I don't need to know what other people are doing. I don't need people to dump their problems on me. I'm just here to uplift everybody. I don't want to hear everybody's drama. I don't need to know. And I think I talked long enough, but I guess that was it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I am still trying to get more comfortable in front of the camera and talking. And for first video, I feel good because I know I can come back on this video and know exactly what is happening and my reason why, which is to just keep going. We all have goals and plans and want to be successful and make money, and I don't know. And it's just very important to just focus on what you're doing now, so that you can apply it to the future. And it's the little things. It's really the little things. And if you just keep incorporating them into your daily life, you're going to apply it into life and you're going to be fine. Have that trust with yourself and have that trust with the universe, because the world is yours. We're all just trying to get by. We're all going through something, and we all need a little push in life. And my push is, being a better person and learning and helping other people and just trying to, be a useful person in life. You know what I mean? But this is a good start, and I'm glad that you guys took the time to watch this video. And I hope you guys can learn something from me and stay with my journey, because there's so much more to life, and there's so much more for me out there, and I know that. And I'm really excited that I get to share with you guys. I also want to say thank you guys for 80 subscribers. I don't know, I take everything as a milestone, and it just makes me happy that I've actually been consistent. And I don't know, it's so hard to explain. It really is, but I really do thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.